Topic of today's video is steroids and why you don't have to take them, obviously.
They're not a sensu bean, people.
They actually almost are though.
Yeah, they are, but yeah.
But you're not weakened, bro. You don't need a sensu bean.
Yeah, that's right.
If you're stable mentally, you don't need that other shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So people think I take steroids. I've never taken steroids because realistically, my genetics kind of don't. It's like so.
It doesn't call for them.
It's like, yeah, I don't really need. Yeah, for me, if I was to take steroids, I'd probably look too blocky. And realistically, that's not really been the goal and ideology, because once you take steroids, it's like more of an external thing and not internal goal. Because once you take steroids, the mindset of taking steroids is you're comparing yourself with others. Realistically, you're saying, I want to be as big as that guy, I want to be as strong as that guy, so I'm going to need help to get to that level. But that means you're comparing yourself with others, and if I did that my whole life, then I would probably like kill myself or like be, you know, a drug addict or something. Because then where I've come from, if I was to compare myself,
you never get past that. You know, every time you see someone else, you'd always be comparing.
Yeah, well, like if I grew up like I grew up poor or whatever, and then if I see someone else, like, oh, then I'll be miserable my whole life because I'm like, oh, I want that, I want that, instead of like chasing my own thing and say, all right, they got that, that's not my path in life.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna figure out like chase my own goals and do stuff that, because of bad luck or whatever, the only things I can chase are things that aren't external, more internal, rather than like, so with gym, since this is the main topic, it's not about like how much you can push, it's like, oh, I'm gonna try and like increase my bench press. One day I'll bench 100 kilos, or I'll try and like diet. And those are the things that you don't need to look at anyone else to like try and get the improvement within yourself. Or like if you go for like an hour gym, maybe an hour and a half sometimes, and then you just improve it, or like 5 days a week, 6 days a week, or 3 days a week to like set 5 days a week. And then that's the goals that you set in between in yourself. Because externally, when you're comparing yourself with others and like, oh, I want to get as big as this guy, that it's like you're never gonna look like you might look like them, even though genetics is different, so you might not look like them. But it's like, where does it stop? Like you're just gonna be like, oh, now I want to look like Ronnie Coleman, and then it's like, and then you keep like trying to reach all these levels, but they're based externally on something else.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can never really find happiness within yourself because you're always trying to chase something that isn't you.
And most of the guys that take steroids, you know, they're not trying to compete at a high level. They're taking it for the wrong reasons, like you just said.
Yeah.
Like guys that are like, you know, you're Ronnie Coleman or someone, and you've reached your potential.
Yeah, natural potential.
Your maximum physical, you know, max. Then that's when you need it. If you need to take them, then that's their own choice. But I don't think they're doing it for that reason that, you know, the average person is doing it for.
Well, that's the exception I give. If you reach your like natural potential, or if you're going to try and compete and go like pro, then fair enough, obviously, because you need to. If you're going to go to that like high level, because natural bodybuilding doesn't really pay.
Yeah.
So that's like, fair enough. But for guys that just like want to be meatheads and then just be like, they walk around and they're all insecure and they see someone else like bigger and they're like, oh, I want to get that big. I need roids to get that big. And it's like, yeah, you might get that big, but it's not going to make you feel good. Or it's like my analogy of Raichu, bro.
Yeah. The Raichu, yeah.
Thunderstone.
Yeah, in Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. We'll talk about Pokemon, man.
Yeah.
The Pokemon podcast.
Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah. Lieutenant Surge obviously gave his Pikachu Thunderstone, which turned it into Raichu.
Yeah, which represents the steroid, you know, the steroid use. And
then that Raichu didn't have the fundamentals that it should have learned as a Pikachu, like agility and whatever.
Yeah.
So if you take steroids, you're skipping a step, like you don't even know how to train, you don't even know how to diet, you don't even know how to really exercise at an intense level.
And then if you haven't learned those fundamentals and that foundation, then you never really train the hardest you can train.
Yeah.
Some may take steroids and then end up becoming a beast, but not all of them. A lot of guys take steroids and then they start.
Some guys take steroids and they don't even train. They train like 2 times a week. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah,
exactly. So you got to take it knowing that you've reached your physical maximum. You're like your maximum potential. Sorry.
Yeah, because the reason steroids are like not really the go is because really you're just gonna do harm to yourself physically. You're gonna deteriorate because like obviously your body, like the organs can't handle it if you have too much.
Yeah.
Plus mentally, because like it can make you feel like angry and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like the insecurity that goes with it. It's kind of like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So just think about taking steroids. Don't be Lieutenant Surge and give yourself a fucking steroid.
And that's like the weaker way out. Like if you take steroids, it's like you go to the gym to test yourself and be better. If you're taking steroids, you're making it easier. So you're actually like putting training wheels on your bike. It's like kind of the pussy approach. It's like, bro, if you want to get better, do it the hard way.
Yeah.
You know, train harder, wake up earlier, eat cleaner,
Yeah.
do all these things. Stop trying to cushion yourself and be like, oh, I'm a sick cunt, I'm like big or whatever, take steroids. But it's like, you made yourself easier, so you made yourself weaker because you're getting the stuff that's, now it's easy to attain your goals because you're getting help. But realistically, if you had it harder, you grow more as a person and just be better overall. But you're trying to weaken yourself to try and gain that fucking strength. And it's like, what are we doing here, boys? What are we fucking doing? Can't be doing self-improvement, and then everyone's like, oh, I need steroids to get big. I need to, like, you know, I don't feel good enough. It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
You ain't good enough if you're not working hard enough. You're not putting the extra reps in.
Count your calories. You know, eat cleaner, like Andrew just said.
It's like, fuck. But what do you do? I mean, some people genetically aren't, like, elite.
Yeah.
But then also, it doesn't matter because it's just about bettering yourself. You don't compare yourself to others.
Yeah.
That's the first mistake you make, is comparing yourself with others. I don't compare myself to Jeff Bezos. I'm like, oh, he's a trillionaire, or billionaire, whatever he is. I don't go, oh, so why can't I have that? And it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Be happy within yourself.
Yeah.
Do the internal goals. Set yourself up to succeed within yourself.
Yeah.
If you set yourself up comparing yourself to others, you're never gonna get Jeff Bezos' money. I mean, you might if you're truly lucky. That's like one in fucking a billion.
Yeah, just look for the internal people.
And that's
Couldn't have said it better myself.